Wait! Before we start, do you want a bundle of 30 printable Afrikaans PDF cheat sheets? Teaching you words and phrases for conversations for free? Then click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get access.
Hello. Are you ready for your next Afrikaans lesson? I hope so. My name is Stilly and I hope you like the video. Please subscribe to our channel and go to afrikaanspod101.com for your free lifetime account. So today's lesson is going to be very interesting. It's Afrikaans words that are unique to Afrikaans. So words that can't really be translated. So let's start. The first one is a delicious delicacy. Koeksuster. A koeksuster, a cook is cake, a sister is a sister, but really a koeksuster has nothing to do with cake or koeksuster. What it is, it's braided dough. You make the dough, you braid it like a hair braid, and then you deep fry it in oil, and when it comes out, you dip it in very sweet syrup, and it absorbs that syrup. So there's gevlegde deeg, that's braided, and olie gebraai, fried in oil, and olie gebraai, en in stroop gedoop, dipped in syrup. So then, when you bite it, it's got like a crispy outside, and soft inside with all the syrup inside. As I talk about it, my mouth is watering. It's delicious. Gevlegde deeg, in olie gebraai, en in stroop gedoop. Koeksuster. You can do it at home. Just look up a recipe for koeksuster and you can do it at home. Bosberaad. Bosberaad. Now you see all these men, and these days, in modern days, it doesn't only have to be men, it can be women as well, men and women. And it's sometimes used as a special summit for businesses or for families. So, die manne hou bosberaad. It's like a meeting together to discuss things. It can be business issues, it can be family issues, whatever. But it's usually in the bushveld. Okay, so that's why we call it bosberaad. Die manne hou bosberaad. Totally unique. Even in English businesses, they call it bosberaad. They don't call it summit. It's an Afrikaans untranslatable word. Bosberaad. Say it. Bosberaad. So this person is in a dwaal. He's wandering around. It can be literally walking around, like not really knowing where you're going, not taking note of your environment. And it can also be like a little bit spaced out, you know, what do you say? You're in a dwaal, you know. So here we say, hy is in a dwaal en gaan sy trein mis. So you can be in a dwaal and you can dwaal around. So you can rond dwaal en jy kan in 'n dwaal wees. So it can work both ways. So kom ons sê, hy is in 'n dwaal en gaan sy trein mis. Hy is in 'n dwaal en gaan sy trein mis. Or you could say, wat's verkeerd? Jy's in 'n dwaal. What's wrong? You're in a dwaal, like you've spaced out. Okay? Dwaal. Totally Afrikaans. Right, Papbroek. Now again, pap is porridge, broek is pants, but Papbroek has nothing to do with porridge or pants. So Papbroek is like a coward, you know, he doesn't have guts. So hy is te bang om sy baas in die oë te kyk. Hy is te bang om sy baas in die oë te kyk. Hy is 'n papbroek. So you see he's hiding there behind his desk. So hy is te bang om sy baas in die oë te kyk. Hy is 'n papbroek. So it's a very bad insult to call somebody a papbroek. Right? It's even like worse than a coward, but it's pretty bad. Coward is pretty bad already, right? Kattekwaad. Now you probably already know what a kat is. A kat is a cat. So kat and kwaad is angry. But can you see what this little girl's doing? She's stealing her mommy's cookies. She's probably going to share it with her friends in her bedroom. So it's naughty, but it's not evil. So kattekwaad is a word referred to usually children. I've never heard it referred to as, for adults. Children do mischief. They get mischievous. And that's really sort of more or less what kattekwaad is. Dit is stout om koekies te steel. It's naughty to steal cookies. Sy doen kattekwaad. Sy doen kattekwaad. It's mischievous. So it's the closest we can get. With all of these words, I give you the closest English translation, but it's never exact because it's a unique Afrikaans word. Kattekwaad. Sê dit? Kattekwaad. Voetstoots. Now this is a very interesting word because this word, although foot, foot is a foot and stoot is push, but again, it has nothing to do with foot or push. What it means is you buy the item as is. Now, interestingly, this term voetstoots is actually incorporated in legal documents in South Africa. So you can, in a document, you could draw up and say, this item, I sell this item, voetstoots. And everybody knows what it means. It means you buy it as is. No questions asked, no explanations necessary, no guarantees given. So if you buy a car, voetstoots, and it breaks tomorrow, you have no recourse. So jy koop die kar voetstoots. Sê dit? Jy koop die kar voetstoots. Voetstoots. So remember there's the oe klank, and that's a oe, voetstoots. Dis nie gewaarborg nie. It's not under guarantee. You buy it as is. Voetstoots. Dis 'n Skedonk. A Skedonk is a car that is old. It's usually still going. So usually you have people who are either old or students or poor in some way, and they're driving a car that is old. It still goes, but it gives trouble, So the person can say, ek hoop ek kom daar aan. Ek hoop ek kom daar aan. My kar is 'n Skedonk. Skedonk. Now there's absolutely no English word for that. The closest I can think of, a piece of scrap. But it's not literally a scrap because it does still go, you see. So we call it a Skedonk because it's old, it gives trouble, but that is the car I have. I don't have a new car. I don't have the money for a new car. Ek hoop ek kom daar aan. My kar is 'n Skedonk. This is also a very interesting one, a Jammerlappie. Now this word was invented before wet wipes. Today, if you're going on a picnic or a car trip, you put a packet of wet wipes in, and if you need to wipe your hands or your mouth, you take the wet wipe and you wipe. But in the days before wet wipes, we used to take a cloth and wet it and put it in a plastic packet, and then when we need it, after we've eaten our picnic or eaten our chicken and our hands are all oily, we wipe it with a Jammerlappie. Jammerlappie. Now jammer is I'm sorry, and a lappie is a little cloth. So again, it's got nothing to do with I'm sorry, but it is a lappie, it is a little cloth. So 'n Jammerlappie is 'n nat lap om ons monde mee af te vee. 'n nat lap, usually it's wet, 'n nat lap om ons monde mee af te vee. So, as I say, very few people use that. Sometimes we use it if we can't find, usually people who have babies have wet wipes in their house, but sometimes people don't have wet wipes and they just wet a cloth, put it in a plastic bag, and dis 'n Jammerlappie. Voetsek. And voetsek is usually said like this. Voetsek. Voetsek. It's a way to chase something away. And normally we chase a dog away like that. But if people are rude, they sometimes use it to chase a person away. Voetsek, it's a very belligerent, non-respectful term to chase somebody away. Again, it doesn't exist in English. It comes from the Dutch voort sê ek. That means go forward, go away. So voort sê ek became voetsek. Can you hear the correlation? Voort sê ek, voetsek. Go away. You know, so he's chasing this dog away. Voetsek. This one is a very interesting one as well. You can see this teenager, he's having a ball, watching TV, eating popcorn, messing up his mom's couch. And the mom comes in and says, "When are you going to clean up this mess? Wanneer gaan jy hierdie gemors skoonmaak?" And he says, "Ek sal dit nou-nou skoonmaak. Ek sal dit nou-nou skoonmaak." Now, very interestingly, the English-speaking people adopted this saying, no, and made it English, now. And you'll hear it a lot when you come visit South Africa. And now does not mean I'm going to do it right now. So don't make that mistake. Now can mean I'll do it in 5 minutes, I'll do it in 15 minutes, whenever I get the chance. I'll do it now, okay? I'll do it soon, but there's no specified time. So it's quite a strange saying, ek sal dit nou skoonmaak. Because strictly speaking, the word no means now, right? I'm going to do it now. But you put the hyphen in between, it means something else altogether. So ek sal dit nou skoonmaak. So, did you enjoy that video? Please show that you liked it. Subscribe to our channel and go to afrikaanspod101.com for your free lifetime account. Tot ziens! Sien jou volgende keer. See you next time.
Now that you're finished with this lesson, don't forget, as a free bonus, you get over 30 conversation cheat sheets, but only if you sign up via the link in the description. You'll learn how to have flowing conversations and how to answer the most common questions. You can also print out these colorful cheat sheets to keep as physical study material. So don't miss out on this free gift. Click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get your PDF cheat sheets.